Welcome to Rock Out Loud Live. My name is Alyssa. I am one of the coaches here at Rock Out Loud and also a part of helping with the band called Element 5. And today here I have Catherine Spadaro, who plays guitar in the band. Thank you for coming, Catherine.
You're welcome.
How are you today?
I'm really good.
Good. You look very nice.
Thank you.
No problem. So you are our guitarist in Element 5, right?
Yeah.
And we are so happy to have you. You bring such a wonderful dynamic to the group. And I wanted to know, though, a little bit more about you. You were coming from Staten Island. She lives in Staten Island.
Yeah.
And you and Sophia are one of the last two peoples to come into the band. So what was that like joining in an all-girls group band?
Well, it was honestly, I was kind of nervous when I first, I thought, it was going to be, so different, but they're, really nice.
Yeah, they're all really nice girls, yeah. And it is hard being, the new person coming in when they do know each other, so.
Especially at the time there was, Jersey girls, and I was the only person from Staten Island.
What does that mean? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's awesome. So you take personal guitar lessons over in Staten Island School of Rock, right? So what made you want to start to pick up the guitar as opposed to playing piano or singing or anything like that?
It actually took me a lot to realize that I wanted to play the guitar because I first started with singing lessons, then I wanted to play the violin.
Oh, wow.
And then now I just play the guitar.
I actually didn't know that about the violin.
Yeah.
How long did you do that for?
It was probably a year or year and a half.
And you were like, nah, I need something cooler. No, I'm just kidding. To anybody that plays violin out there, I'm totally kidding. But that's awesome. So you picked up the guitar, and what was it like? How did you find out about the Staten Island School of Rock?
Well, me and my dad were actually looking around for music places.
Awesome.
And then we found School of Rock, and ever since then I've been going there ever since.
And how long has it been now?
7 years.
Wow, there you go.
You're only 8 years old.
Since she was born. No, it's okay.
4 years, 3 months.
Yes.
There you go.
No, it was over 4 years.
That's crazy. It's been too long, right?
Yeah.
There you go. It's been too long. And you're with Lou, right?
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So then, Catherine, it's an honor to be even asked to come over here and be in the band. So I knew that you were somebody special because Mike was like, I got somebody up my sleeve for this band. And I was like, all right, I'm ready to meet her. And you came in, you jumped right in, you were perfect. And but you're not new to performing, right?
No.
So
but it's still always nerve-wracking before a performance.
Of course.
I'm always so nervous.
Of course. And I saw you, we recently had a show at White Eagle Hall, and Catherine, I saw you up on the stage, but you were not only just with Element 5, you were with a bunch of other bands, so you were helping them. What do you think, what's the difference between being in your own girl band, but also helping out the others?
Well, helping out the others, you don't really get to know them as much, but in the band, you're able to actually get to know the people and see them every single week.
That's awesome. Yeah, exactly. So Element 5, let's talk about that. What is your element in Element 5?
I'm actually Earth.
You're Earth.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, I have green eyes, so
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think one of the reasons why we kind of suggested that too for Earth is because you are so down to earth. You're super cool. You go with the flow. But we didn't want to put you as water, but we got you as Earth. Any other reason behind the green eyes too, and what I said?
Well, I just think the Earth represents me because I'm very as you said down with anything.
Down to earth. Yeah, down to anything. You are true to yourself.
Yeah.
Natural. There you go. So, anyways, when we did the White Eagle Hall show with Element 5, can you describe how you were feeling before you went on stage, or were you tell us about the whole experience?
I was nervous for the first couple of seconds. I forgot, but when it actually started, I just went right into it.
There you go. Good. And what out of the two? So we did 2 songs. We did "Shallow" and we did "Someone You Loved." Which one did you like better for playing guitar?
"Shallows."
Why is that?
Well, I just like the sound of guitar in that song, even though the other song's really good too.
Yeah, that's awesome. If you could join in a popular band out there, any of them, any genre, which band would you want to be a guitarist for?
That's a hard question.
Or maybe a guitarist for a solo artist, too. Doesn't have to be a band.
I would actually love to perform with, like, Demi Lovato or, like, Pink.
We just became best friends. That is one of my favorites. That's awesome. Why? Why would you want to be with her?
Well, ever since I was, like, younger, I used to, like, love listening to Demi Lovato and, like, Pink. I used to love listening to that type of music.
That's
and I still
awesome.
do.
That's so cool. Well, don't give up. Maybe you will one day. You never know. So, actually, I know the guitarist for Demi Lovato. I'll hook you up. But that's awesome. So, so out of everything that we've done in the band so far, what have you had find that was the most challenging?
Well, the thing I found challenging was, like, when I first came here and I didn't know, like, the song, and I just, like, quickly grasped it. I didn't really expect to, like, grasp it that fast.
Right. And you did. You did it really well. And I feel like I don't, even in today's, when we do rehearsals, I feel like I only have to help you just a little bit because you grab it on so fast. It works so well for you. But that's awesome. And so what is the most, what's the easiest part of being in the band? Or the most fun?
The most fun is just, like, coming here and just, like, having fun. Like, it's not, like, like, we do, like, work, but it's also, like, fun at the same time.
Just rocking out.
Yeah, like, no one's, like, required to come here every single week. We just come because it's fun.
Gotcha. Oh, I like that you said that. It's awesome. I'm glad you have fun with us.
Yeah.
So, but let's see. So, how about what... if you weren't a guitarist, what do you think you would take to the most? Which instrument?
Probably drums.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you do a little bit of drums. That's
Yeah.
right. So why else would you want to do drums?
Well, because it's like the heart and soul of the band. Like, it's what keeps everyone on time.
Yeah.
And it's a very big part of music.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. And you took drum lessons at Santa School Rock for a little bit, right?
No, I actually did it in school. That's how I learned.
Oh, okay. Very good. Did you ever do, like, any performances with just school?
Yeah.
Your regular school?
Yeah, I went to 34. It was my middle school, and I was in the band.
Oh, that's...
I was actually the only female drum player.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what was the name of your band?
It's like not like that type of band. It's like more like orchestra.
Band. Oh, okay,
like
gotcha.
That type of thing.
Gotcha. Well, that's super cool. Wow. So you got drums behind you. Did a little bit of singing. Got guitar. Do you think you'll ever write your own music?
Yes, I try, like, all the time. I just can't put words to it, but I do have, like, songs that I made.
That's awesome. What do you write as a 15? Right? Am I right? 15. As a 15-year-old, what are you writing about?
Well, just, like, things that I experience, like, every single day, and like things that, like, impact your life.
I gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, I look forward to hearing your single one day when you come out with your own thing too.
Yeah.
But do you think you would write for the band if they asked you to?
Yes.
Awesome. So we have some shows coming up in the next few months. We actually have a packed schedule coming up, I feel like. We have a lot of things. We were trying to get you guys into local places where you could perform. Do you think you would be more nervous if you did, like, a local performance as opposed to when we do it for the school performances?
Well, I feel like I would be nervous at both because I'm always nervous, like, getting on stage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is nerve-wracking. I remember when, Yeah.
Like, I did it, like a lot of times, but I still get nervous each time. Like, I get, like, these butterflies in my stomach, and I'm really, like...
But when you're in the moment, it's not so bad.
No,
right?
It's really fun once you get into it.
And at White Eagle Hall, by the way, you were amazing. You had me, like, in tears. I'm not even kidding. I know your mom was in tears, right? Because she told me she was whispering on stage, "Mom, stop it. Stop it." And I know you had Jenny a little bit in tears, too. She was, we looked at each other, we're like, what? Yeah, but it was really great to see you guys practice so hard because you guys do so well, and then to be able to, take your talent and put it out there for the world to see. It's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
So being so young, like I could not do it at your age. So I give you a lot of credit for that. So good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So back to what I was saying before about the shows coming up. We have another one coming on June 28th. It is at the Bitter End, where we know that there are some famous people that have performed there. Are you excited, or how are you feeling about that?
I actually performed there last year.
Oh, okay, very good. So you're familiar with it.
Yes, it's so cool, like, how many, like, famous people started out there, like, Lady Gaga. And it's like inspiring that you can, like, start there and, like, go to bigger places.
Absolutely. I totally get that. And speaking of inspiration, who inspires you the most when it comes to music? Actually, I'm going to ask you two parts. When it comes to music and when it just comes to your daily life, who inspires you the most?
Well, my dad actually inspires me because from like a young age, my dad would like always play me music on his guitar, and I like always like was fascinated with it.
That's so sweet. Oh, does he get to teach you at home a little bit too?
Yes.
That's awesome. Was Dad in a band when he was younger?
Yes, he's actually still in a band.
Still in the band? Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So that's your biggest inspiration in both categories then?
Yeah.
Music and like, that's so sweet.
I also have a lot of other family members that are into music. Like my grandma, she's a singer. My cousin Ellie is also a singer.
Aw, very nice. Yeah. That's great. So we are just going to wrap up a little bit. So I will ask you one last question.
All right.
Who, actually, for anybody that's like your age and is starting out in like music, whether it's singing or playing piano or doing vocals or whatnot, what advice could you give them?
Well, don't give up. It's going to get easier as you continue.
There you go. There you have it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Catherine.